2 weeks ago, one of my students came to me after class. She had moved to a higher level from last year's course. Now she's struggling a lot because she doesn't understand much in class anymore. The grammar is more difficult, the vocabulary more complex, and the reading texts are longer and more difficult. But what frustrates her the most is listening. She said that she simply doesn't understand the speakers in the activities we do in class. Of course, I wanted to help her so she feels more confident and comfortable in class with me. So I shared some techniques with her to improve her listening comprehension. So last week we did another listening activity in class, and I was observing her a little bit just to see how she was doing. And you probably won't believe me, but she was sitting there with a smile on her face because she already understood a little bit more than the week before. And today I'm going to share with you those same 5 techniques so you can improve your listening skills and ace your Cambridge test. Hi and welcome to Teacher Phill, where I help people like you pass their Cambridge exam. Let's start with a couple of things that you can do if your English level is not that high yet. Bilingual listening is something that many teachers don't like because it involves the student's native language. I think, however, that your first language can be very useful, especially at the beginning of your English journey. So this is how bilingual listening works. First, you listen to something in your native language, and directly afterwards you listen to the same recording but in English. For example, watch 1 minute of a Netflix show in your language and then change the language to English. Doing this can already help you understand more of the grammar and vocabulary because you already know what the people say in your own language. Over time, you will see that you need your native language less and less because your comprehension of English audio improves. Listening with visual support is another great thing that you can do to improve your listening, especially if your English level is not that advanced yet. Research shows that we understand spoken language better if we have some form of visual help. Common types of visual support include things like subtitles, videos, images or transcripts. So for example, streaming a TV show again is a great tool to help. Watch something in English and turn on the subtitles. With the video itself and the words on screen, you will be able to understand much more than just listening to something without visual support. Once you have improved with that, you can start listening to podcasts as well. Many podcasting apps have a transcript feature that allows you to simply read along with what the people on the podcast are saying. It's a little bit like having subtitles, but obviously there is no video. So you can play around with the level of difficulty, switching between videos and podcasts, and you can simply watch and listen to things you enjoy. If you want more help with your English practice, I can also be your teacher. We can work together one-on-one, specifically on the things you need to improve your English. For example, your listening skills. Just go to my website and check it out. The link is in the description. Okay, now let's have a look at a couple more techniques and strategies that you can use to improve your listening skills. Dictation or transcription is a very versatile way of practicing your listening skills. Start with a short recording and try to write down as many of the words as you can. But don't worry if you can't write them all at the first time. You can, of course, repeat and listen again to the recording several times until you've written down everything the people say. After all, it's pretty much impossible to write as fast as somebody speaks. You can also type on your computer, and when you finish, copy and paste it into the AI model of your choice and ask it to correct your mistakes. This way, you practice listening and get a free language lesson from your AI tutor. Over time, you can listen to longer and longer recordings, but I would say that just a couple of minutes are probably enough. Shadowing is another amazing way to work on your listening skills, but also on your speaking fluency and pronunciation. When you shadow someone, you listen to their audio recording and try to repeat what they say as soon as they've said it. If this sounds a little bit confusing, I completely understand, so let me quickly demonstrate it. I'm going to play a video and try to shadow what the person is saying. Okay, so here I have a video on my phone. You probably won't be able to see the video, but I'm just gonna play it for you, and I hope my microphone is going to pick up on the sound, and I will try to shadow the speaker as closely as I can. Okay, so let's give this a go.
Yeah, so first of all...
Yes, so first of all...
Do as you wish, but no...
Do as you wish.
That's my stance.
That's my stance. I'm not anti-alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic.
Like alcohol, so I can drink.
I not particularly like alcohol.
I don't tend to drink.
I might just have a sip of alcohol. It's been a long time since I had a sip of alcohol. There are certain white tequilas I enjoy. One of those, you know,
vodka and soda
or something like that. Just to be clear, I'm not anti-alcohol. Okay, I think I can stop it at this point. And I hope it becomes clear to you how shadowing actually works. The cool thing about shadowing is that you can really do it with any kind of audio recording. Simply try to imitate the person as closely as you can. That means their rhythm, intonation, even down to their accent. Try to be as close to what they do as possible. It's a great technique, and I'm sure it can help you a lot. Active listening is probably the very best thing you can do for your listening skills. Passive listening means that you simply listen to an audio recording or watch a video without doing anything. For example, if you watch your favorite TV show, just to enjoy it. On the other hand, active listening means that you also do a little bit of work while listening. For example, again, you can watch a short clip of a TV show you enjoy in English and try to answer the following questions. What are the people talking about? What are their opinions or arguments? Do they agree or disagree with each other? Do they come to an agreement at the end of the clip? Or you can challenge yourself and write down all the words that are new for you or that you simply don't know the meaning of. Once you finish, check the meanings of those words in a dictionary or with AI, and then try to create flashcards for yourself so you can practice and memorize them. So I guess you get my general idea here. Don't just listen passively all the time, but at least from time to time, try to make a conscious effort to answer questions or do other tasks with the recording in order to improve your listening skills. Now that you have some ideas for your own listening practice, you might want to know how the listening exam in your Cambridge test works. Luckily, I can help you with the video right here, and I'll see you there in a moment.